Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? We're gonna try to do this. What we're gonna do. I got kitty cat here. Can we see kitty cat? Can we see if we can see the wires? That's good. We'll fix that. Oh, and the camera cat. It's a kitty. And it's a hello. Hey. Hey, Dee. Hi, Devin. I'm gonna need that hand that you shifted into laying on top of. How are you all doing? First sprint of Miller Not Carolina. It's a good start. It's a great start, people. The first sprint of 2021. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, Kitty. She's usually here somewhere. She'll probably make an appearance by trying to walk across the desk at some point or something other thing. I'm doing good. Tired. I am starting to train for some stuff and then getting back into the groove and going tomorrow. I have to go back and do normal work. I'm not looking forward to that. But we're here and we're gonna get some stuff done. So I don't know what that stuff is gonna be today. So I'm excited to get stuff going again. Do you have any goals for 2021, or are you just kind of rolling over with stuff from last year and writing off last year? Oh, I know what you mean. If you don't want to stay here, I'm going to be moving your hand if you move. That's a good one. Doing things that makes you happy is always a good goal. Dancing and writing. Awesome. Yeah, I have a lot of things focused around writing this year that I would like to get done, but I found last year, like, my main goals were to get the first draft for F3 done, which pretty much did. There's still some things I'm not 100% sure on, and then getting stuff done for UTSAF, and I got farther with that. I didn't think that I was actually going to get to the pre-order stage, which we did. Or I was slightly delayed because of 2020 production, but I mean, it got farther than I thought I was going to. So, yeah, I have goals for writing, but I'm kind of letting it be loosey-goosey how it wants to be. Yeah. My goals this year are definitely more focused on other things than writing, but I still, I'm not saying it's not focus. It's just, I have goals for it, but they're not like super specific compared to some other goals that I have. So, I've got my big goals to get here because I haven't had dinner yet, but I had a long run, so I have a massive bowl of spaghetti. You like it? Beautiful. Your parents, I know you're not that bad. Yeah. Yes, Mia. She was not happy that I just picked her up a little bit, but she's on my hand, so she can deal with it. I'm in my chair, so that means we get to snuggle. She'll just be annoyed a little bit when I start doing stuff because I'm not playing video games, which means we both get playing games. Well, I guess we can get into our first sprint of something. I don't really have. I have some stuff I can work on, but I also don't at the same time. So I'm in a weird UCQC space. But I figured that some people would like the writing time or just a general productivity time. Um, my boyfriend's parents for Christmas this year got me a rocket notebook. So it is like a laminated notebook. Surviving is my goal for 2021. Yes. Um, so I write on it with like a specific pen and then scan it with my phone into an app and then it turns it into a PDF or a Word doc. So I've been using that recently and I think I'm going to keep doing that because it's helping brain juices work a little bit more. I've noticed that with Virtual 3 I'm having a bit of a time when it comes to typing. So writing is helping a bit, like handwriting. But it also means that, thank you, similar to dictation, I have to go back through and fix it because I don't I will show you a different page because that's how it works. I don't have the best handwriting in the world. So I'm a lefty. So when it scans, it doesn't always do the words correctly. Also, the fact that my characters have really weird names, it doesn't always translate how it's supposed to. So that I do have some stuff I need to clean up in my document, and there's a couple chapters I can work on. And luckily, she's laying on my right hand, so my left hand is free to write. So I say let's do like I don't know, like a 10 minutes break. How does that sound? Does anybody have a different time they would like to go for? What are you working on? Okay. And as per normal, I have a ton of tabs open. 10 50? Okay. Let's do. Oh, Gary's working. Gary's going to fun. Yeah, let's do a 10 minute then. So let me get it so you can see it. Content. Okay. Let's. There we go. So we will do 10 minutes on the clock, and I will see you soon. Okay, that is time for the first sprint. How did it go? I saw that Justina joined us. Thank you for coming again, Justina. And I did want to point out that I am hoping that in the future I can host these sprints about every other week. So the next one would be January 17th. So the first and third Sundays of the month is what I'm currently going to try to do. I don't know how long I'm going to stick with that or if it will change, but that is currently what I'm thinking. But how did you do on that sprint? I did about a page in my little notebook here, and I'm actually going to finish something that I was working on. 130 words, awesome. One thing about this notebook, which is both a blessing and a curse, is I now have left-handed, and because it is because it is a plastic notebook, the ink doesn't dry automatically. So on top of like normally me writing and dragging my hand across it, I really have to be careful with how I write so that I don't smudge stuff and have to write over it later so that it gets picked up when it scans. So it really forces me to slow down, which is good. But I'm not writing as fast. But again, I think that's what I need right now. Finishing up this draft of the story. So I just finished that sentence that I was thinking of. So you're working on a fairy story. What are other people working on? So I take a bite next to humans. Oop, I almost fell over. I got a block under my desk. Thriller. Ooh. Is it more like thriller suspense or horror? I feel like I prefer. I mean, when I was in high school, I read a lot of Stephen King because graduating is like a lot more suspense thriller versus like gore horror. I feel like there's, for me, yeah, I think more entertainment in how people think in that way. But I know there's definitely a market for more slasher horror thriller. And for me, like, the lines of those are kind of blurred. It's not something I read very often, so that's cool. Nice. That I do. I do like murder mystery thriller. I recently have been binging a true crime podcast about a story that is still unfolding, and that's been really cool. Um, because it's weird because it does have that, like, this is real life, like, holy crap, this is actually someone's life, but also she's doing such a good job telling the story of how things unfolded to that it almost feels like characters in a story. And it's really interesting. I believe she stopped posting because the case is having things actually happen with it. so I haven't finished the last few podcasts, but she stopped posting stuff on the podcast in September. So I think in August. But when I was younger, I thought about going into crime writing because it was interesting, but then I realized how sad that probably would be to read crime journals, and I didn't want to do that. So with the stuff that everybody is working on, is this a first draft? Is this a revision? Is this a full-on edit? What stage in your story are you? It's really cool. People are working in all different stages all together in one setting. I think that's fun. Sorry, I was taking a bite of my dinner. Um, also, my fan just picked out on my computer, so if that's really loud, I'm sorry. The mic is pretty good, but it does pick that up in the background. I am working on filling in a couple scenes that needed a little bit of extra oomph for the first draft of Rituals 3. There were some sections I needed to go back in once I figured out what was actually going to happen in the stories. Yeah. So I have to go back and fill in, like, right now the scene that I'm working on is going to be, like, roughly chapter 49, 50-ish. And the chapter title is note thing to myself is just scene with Paulo where they go back for Ward and the girl. That was what my note was. Like, I need to insert this here, and then I have to go through and figure out what it is and connect the 2 points. That's good that your puppies are helping. Athena is sort of helping. Over December break, holiday break, the break that I took, and then my official break from work, I have been playing more video games at night, so she is always here in my lap, like, oh, mom's gonna play games, I'm not gonna move, I'm not gonna be using her hand fun, we can snuggle. But it doesn't work best for Ryan, but she's here. And for a little bit is still here right now. Yeah. The story's currently fire. I'm just peering over stuff that's on my desk to look at the word count. Currently sitting at about 84,000, so I really haven't added much stuff together. Well, I did. But I haven't fully decided if I'm going to finish the story where it is, or finish up the ties on the next book, because there's going to be a 4th book, unless this is like a mammoth book. I really like Assassin's Creed. I've been playing Odyssey, because I don't have Valhalla. I do have all of the older games that I bought recently, so I can go back in time and play those. Play a lot of Age of Empires, which is an older game that I played when I was growing up. It's a strategy game, sort of like Risk, but much easier. You like build up your kingdom and then you go and attack people. And then I also play Minecraft. I don't have the newest Call of Duty, so I don't play that with Ethan. And occasionally we play Sea of Thieves together. But I'm not to the point where I can play Sea of Thieves by myself, so I don't play that one very often. Most of the posters you see behind me are his from Loot Great Boxes. But I think I played some of God of War, or at least I watched him play quite a bit. And I've been playing on the computer. I've been playing Subnautica lately because a YouTuber that I watch did what he called Nostalgia Week, and that was one of the games he played, and I was like, I'll play it again. Yes, Minecraft is fun. It's I forget how old it is. Like over 10 years old, and I'm not mad at it. Well, yesterday I was mad at it. Oh, I do play Animal Crossing because I did get Ethan got me a Switch last year for. I have a couple other games on it, but I have not played them. The only game that I played is Animal Crossing, but I'm not very good at it. I haven't had KK come to my island. Um, my island is kind of a hot mess. It's kind of when I remember to play it or play it. Mainly Saturday nights and Sunday mornings because I want turnips. I played on the Switch Lite. Yes. I could not tell you what my friend code was. I used it once. I'm honestly probably not going to renew the Nintendo like friends thingy just because I don't play with people. So I don't want to pay for online access because I don't play with people. I play by myself. So I do have it currently, but I actually should check and see when that does it. I up until this past year, I have not really played video games a lot. Um, I am the kind of person that I stick to like one thing, and then I'm like, oh yeah. So like, I think Age of Empires is probably the game that I played the longest. I played it when I was in high school and middle school on like CD-ROM, and then I played Spyro, but not for long. I like to watch people play games more than play them myself a lot of the times. But Ethan did give me. Ethan was very kind to me last year in terms of video games, and Ethan got me a Xbox and he got me a Switch last year for our anniversary slash for my birthday. So with quarantine and COVID, I played more games. But, yeah. I am more of a wannabe gamer girl than a gamer girl. Ethan and I will share back and forth lots of like gamer couple desk setups that we see like online, and we're like, those are really cool. I don't play a lot of games. So yeah. Okay, we've been chatting for a while, so let's get into another sprint. And I think this one should be a bit long because we did the 10-minute one. I think today's going to be a shorter day, so we'll probably go until like 8:15 ish today. Because I'm sleepy human because I have done a lot of working out this weekend. So I say let's do like a 20-minute one, and that'll put us at 7:50, and we can end it out with a nice short quick one. So let me get that up. Nope, don't start the timer. Reset, reset. Oh, not 2 hours. We're not going for 2 hours. Okay, that is good. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, 20 minutes are on the clock. I will see you in a little bit. that is time on our 20-minute timer. Welcome back, welcome back. Turn the music down a little bit. How did that go? I finished my dinner and I got a little over half a page in, and I killed someone off. That's awesome. That's more than double your last one. That's great progress. Probably have about 500 total. No, not 500. Like 300 total. So that's really good. That's nearly 500 for the night for you. You'll get it probably by the end of the next sprint. Is Christina or Cora still here? Or Devin? You want to share how they did? I don't know if anybody else is cued in. I have hands free. Athena left. That's 200 words. Awesome. That's really good. Especially for that time period. After not sprinting for a while, getting back into it is like relearning how to do it. So, great time to get started for it. I thought of a resolution as we were doing that. I hope if I continue to handwrite stuff again, that my handwriting gets better. We'll see about that. Okay, so do you two have any questions? Because we're gonna got about 20 minutes left, and then we will be done for today. So we have a nice short one for this week. This week probably longer on the 17th. Yeah. So if you have any writing general life questions, I might be able to answer. How was your Christmas or your holiday or whatever you celebrate? I'm similar in that I feel better when I have stuff on in the background. I don't like reading in complete silence, but I need to be listening to something very particular. Like sometimes I am able to put on like a bunch of random YouTube videos on in the background and be fine. Other times that doesn't work and I need to put on a specific playlist. It definitely changes day to day. And some days nothing works and I just can't write. And those days happen. Well, I say that at 8 o'clock or the hour mark, wherever you are, we do an 8-minute sprint, change it up a little bit, and then we will do our closing stuff for the night. I am holding back yawns right now. Like, I don't get tired when I sit down and I'm like, oh wait, no I am. I started training again regularly, and my body's like, we're okay. But we're tired. We're not sore. We're just tired. So, we'll do the 8 minute, and then I will do my exit spiel. And then if you wish to exit before the exit spiel, you can do that for the self promo section. So yeah, I think we have 2 minutes. So yeah, unless you want to go right now. Kitty's napping, so I'm not gonna grab her for entertainment. Okay. My clock has switched over to 8 o'clock, so we have 8 minutes on the clock, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, that is it for our final sprint of the night. Um, okay, how did you do? I did about another page. So I got roughly 3 pages I can scan in, which is cool. One of these days, there's I think 36 pages in here, and I want to fill all 36 pages and then scan them all. And then, after I erase it all, I've just been talking for the last 30 seconds. I've just been talking for the last 30 seconds without my microphone. The last sprint is over. Hello, hello, the last sprint is over. I thought I hit the button, but I did not unmute myself. So you got a couple extra minutes of writing. How did you do? Uh, I got another page, as I had said, I got another page written in my little notebook. So I'll have about 3 pages to scan in tonight, which is cool. I think it would be really cool. I believe there's 36 pages in this for one of these days for me to fill in all of the notebook and then scan it all in. And then I just take a bring up like a terry cloth, a washcloth, and just erase all of it. But it's all scanned in. So 131, that's awesome. I think that's what you got the first time when we had 10 minutes. So let's see. That's right. Yeah, you got 130 when we did a 10-minute sprint. So you got 131 when we did 8. That's an improvement for the life. That's awesome. Hey, even if you don't get words done, that's still productive. Writing or drafting isn't always actually actively writing. It's something I definitely learned in 2021. 2020. I lived in 2021 for 2 days. Sidebar. Does anybody feel like 2021 just takes so long to say? I feel like 2015 and 2019 and then 2020. It just seems like there should be a better way to say 2021. I don't know what that is, but there should be something. Okay, that is where we are going to end it for the night. If you don't want to listen to my little spiel, this is where you may exit. I know some people don't like when you self promote. But thank you all for coming. Again, as I said, I am hoping to have these be roughly every other week. So the next one should be on the 17th, and hopefully that one will be a little bit longer than this one. My newest book, which I finally have a proof copy for, Until All the Stars Are Found, is currently available for pre-order. You can get the ebook pretty much anywhere that you buy ebooks, be it Amazon, Barnes and Noble, iBook, um, Kobo, any of those places. The hardback is available from CaitlinCostello.com and most major print retailers. It is still having an issue with Amazon. Side note with this, the publication date for this will be slightly delayed as printing and shipping is taking a currently much longer time. Their basic rundown, the printing estimate currently, even after the holidays, is a 30-day printing, and then there's the shipping gridlocks here in the States. So I can't honestly ensure that the book will be perfect for the next round of edits and things and available to me to sign and ship out should you get a signed copy. I'm looking at early April to May for that timeline. I don't want to go further than May. But if you don't mind waiting a little bit longer for the hardcover, it is available for pre-order on my website. And I also have both of my other books, Rituals and Rebellion, available pretty much wherever you buy books online. I do also have editing services that are open over on scripturentpress.weebly.com. I do not do copy editing or grammar. I do stuff more based around story and character arcs and developmental edits. So if that is something you're looking for, I am currently open for clients there. But aside from that, all of my social media links should be listed down below. I am most active on Instagram and then Facebook, but that's just because everything aggregates over there. But if not, I will be here in a couple weeks, and I have posts that go out most weekends for videos. But thank you all for coming and hanging out and celebrating the 100 subscriber milestone slash the first stream of the year. So, thank you for coming, and I will see you soon. Bye!